Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Bag Brigade. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. I've been out having lunch and then to the grocery store with Mom. I'm gonna pan over and let you say hi to Mom.
Hi.
This is my beautiful Mom. This is who I look just like. She don't want to be on camera. We're not gonna leave her on camera, but we'll just show her. We'll show her for a minute. She don't want to be on camera, so we're not gonna force her. But this is an episode of Ride with Me. We're just leaving Kroger on Yuri Drive here in Shreveport. She and I went and had us some Ichiban. If you're not familiar, that's a Japanese steakhouse type restaurant where they have good sushi and stir fry, hibachi type food. And I got my sushi fix and some I didn't see him. Okay. I surely wouldn't want to hit him. And I didn't see her. I don't have to use that backup camera. I forget it's there. Okay. Alright, there we go. I should be able to get turned here. This parking lot's way too snug. And I'm still not used to backing this thing up. Whew. Anyway, I'm sorry I hadn't done any extra videos for y'all this week. I hadn't really felt good. My stomach's been in an uproar. That's because I decided to indulge in candy that I knew I didn't have no business eating. Well, when you deprive yourself of stuff, then when you actually decide that, I'm trying to see what this Dodge is doing. They're turning. Go so long without stuff, and then you just won't. You want what you want. Turn it here. Okay. It's one of the more difficult areas of Shreveport to get out of. Whew. So, Yuri Drive is Shreveport's answer to Bossier's Airline Drive. Y'all wouldn't know that because most of y'all don't live in this area, but it's busy. It's crazy busy. So the sooner I get out of this area, the better I like it. We go Sunday. Me and Will's supposed to go Sunday and see the house that we're supposed to move to. And I'm hoping to convince old dude to, I just refer to him that way. His name's James. I'm hoping to convince him to go ahead and let us start moving in. And give me, actually get the address so that I can call and start pricing out the deposits for lights and water and cable. Because I don't want to move somewhere where I don't have lights, water, and cable. Yes, and internet. That's right, Mama, internet. We can't YouTube without internet. The peanut gallery over here knows how I am about the internet. I got to have my internet. That's why I won't move further out to the boondocks, because they don't have internet out there. And I don't do satellite internet. I just can't do it. There we go down Yuri Drive. I wish I could show this to you, but there's just not a better angle for my little holder thingy. But, lots of start and stops, lots of red lights. But I wanted y'all to meet Mom. She and I had a good lunch and good just spending time with each other. I gave her the first shawl that I made, since the colors were her colors. She likes those colors. And then a skirt that I found in my closet that she can wear and I cannot no longer wear. Might have been able to wear it about 15 years ago.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it so when you lose down to that again, you'll get it back.
Ooh, you got more faith in me than I do. Anything you want to tell my subscribers while I have you here?
Nope.
You sure?
Just hang in there and stay with her because she's enjoying doing it.
I'm actually going to set set myself back up in my bedroom again, since me and Johnny did some stuff in there. The paint on the wall is not so atrocious. There's a little better backdrop in there. The chair is not comfortable, but you know, it'd be alright for short videos. But at least I'll be able to be away from the boys' TV noise. And so they can play their TVs and I'll be at the other end of the house. And I won't have to deal with that ridiculous paint color as my foreground. Ugh. But anyway, I didn't do no yarn buying today, which is, I'm actually proud of myself for not buying yarn today. I don't know why. I think I'm over being ashamed of my yarn collection after seeing somebody else's. Oh, we're in the school zone. Yeah, I guess it's 2:30. Anyway, now I got to watching Cinnamon Stitches and her destashing her yarn, and she has about as much yarn now after destashing and selling a bunch of it off as I do now. So if that's what she has after destashing, then I don't feel bad about what I have. So I'm done feeling guilty about it. I don't feel guilty about it at all. You know, it's the first time I've really collected anything that took up any amount of room. I don't remember ever in my life that I collected anything that took a lot of room. Do you, Mama? Do you remember me collecting things that took a lot of room?
I came close with your paintings.
Yeah, my paint stuff took a lot of room. But, you know, that I sold a few of them, so that helped. That helped with that. But I never felt guilty about my paint stuff because I'd earned a little money with it. And so I think, I don't know, I could possibly earn money with my crochet too, but right now I'm happy to gift it to people. And that's what I've been doing anyway. Because I'm enjoying doing it so much. Oh, y'all ain't gonna believe this. Last night I started a poncho. I sure did. I've been watching a bunch of tutorials on ponchos. And what I tend to do is when I really, really want to learn to do something is I binge watch a bunch of tutorials. And I just kind of, pardon me, dry mouth. I tend to watch a bunch of tutorials on how to do it. And then I kind of just store all that knowledge in my head, this big fat head. And then I just kind of think on it, and I think on it, and think on it. And when I get brave enough to tackle it, then I tackle it. And so that's what happened last night. Mind you, it is not perfect. Not in any way, shape, or form is it perfect. But I got the foundation down. And I'm using Red Heart Wildflower. Because that's, you know, I just held 2 yarns up and my oldest son picked that one. Because I was like, I got so much that I had to have someone help me pick because it was kind of just hard to pick a color. But I knew I wanted it to be, you know, something bright and cheerful. Because I don't do doom and gloom. Because that just takes up too much energy. But so bright and cheerful it will be. And I'll do a video when I get back out to the house and show y'all what I've worked on this week. I worked a little bit on Mama's blanket. Got several rows of it done. And then I started another shawl, of course. I finally broke out a cake of the Momente, the Premier Momente. And so I started shawling it. And it's supposed to be a 4-weight yarn, but it does not work up like a 4-weight yarn. It works up like a 3-weight yarn. It's very thin. But the drape, oh, it's so light and so drapey. So it'll be worth it when I get done, but good God. It's fiddly. But that's okay. It'll be worth it in the end. It'll be worth it. I'm still using a 5mm hook on that, and I'm using a 5mm hook on the poncho. So these things will take a little longer because I'm using that size hook instead of the 7 hook that I use on a lot of other stuff. I use the 7mm hook on the blankets because, well, that's just because that's what I'm using. And, well, because I'm two-stranded, using 2 strands on Mom's blanket, using 2 strands on Will's blanket, so therefore I use a bigger hook. So, but I've learned finally that I don't need 2 strands of things. I knew I would eventually. Y'all knew I would eventually. But I'm glad that I finally got to where I can not feel like I need 2 strands of 4-weight yarn. And I can use the 5 hook and do that. So anyway, traffic's getting a little crazy, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this here up. But I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. God bless you. Bye.